stacks of doom. The library was fucking massive, but it didn't seem to have many books in it. I went past rows of video cassettes and LPs and cassettes, spools of microfilm, fiches and weird media that I didn't even recognise. Then I had a brainwave. The basement of the library was where they kept all the books that never got chucked out. I knew the old cunt would be down here from his borrowing records. I was just screwing the silencer onto my piece when the lift that I was in hit the bottom of the floor with a jaunty bounce, and my piece actually discharged around into the floor. The stench of cordite enveloped the car, and the doors jerked open. A hunchback, tiny cleaning twat stood there. A hunchback, tiny cleaning twat stood there with a mop and a bucket. That wasn't me, I went, pulling out that piece and levying it into his mug. It was this. The cleaner fainted dead away in a puddle of piss that hadn't been there before. Given that he was going to be the one that had to clean it up, I figured that was his prerogative to do that. I exited the lift and I clocked the target at the inquiry desk, talking to the foxy librarian. I could tell she was the librarian because she had a cute bun. That line was going to come back to haunt me at future spoken word readings. I shoved the gun back into my pocket and went over. I was casual like. I wanted to hear what he was saying. As I got there, he finished what he was saying and got up to go. Oh, I took the seat and I watched him disappear between the racks and the compactuses. He couldn't get out that way. The door was alarmed. There was only the lift. The fire exit beside it. There was no way out. He was finished. I think I know your friend, I went to the librarian. Aren't you meant to have a password or something? She went. I can't be asked with all that shit for kids, I went. I got things to do and people to see. What's that, him? Who? Was he him? Yes. She went unhelpfully. Oh, fuck it, I'll kill him anyway, I went. I got up and I followed the bastard. I cornered him by the 741-554AF section. Oi! I went eloquently. Shh! He went, keep your fucking voice down. This is a library in case you hadn't realised. This is a fucking 9mm Glock automatic in case you hadn't realised, I went. I pulled my piece out of my pocket. I would have done. It got snagged on a piece of thread in there and it discharged again into the floor. Actually, I had no idea what a 9mm Glock automatic was, but I had heard it in a film and I thought it sounded clever. Fuck! Sorry! I went. It had blown a blackened hole into the floor beside me. It had made a noise like a cork going off when it had discharged, and it made another one like a watermelon being dropped on a watermelon by a boiling ball when the shot hit the ground. The two sounds merged for everyone except a blind twat who was sat over in a corner. He looked round to see what had happened. Eventually, I had unsnagged my weapon and I drew a bead on the old writer. Oh, his days were numbered. He stood there like a rabbit transfixed in some headlights, but only the expression on his face was like. The rest of him didn't look anything like a rabbit, headlights or not. Anyway, meanwhile, the foxy librarian edged towards the exit. Well, that was understandable at least.